Alright, it's the morning after. I gave my reaction to the debates right after it happened. But now it's time to just sit back, talk things out a little more thoroughly now. Now look, when I said how Biden's got to be pulled, he's got to drop out of this campaign, someone's got to replace him, like, some people right away said, like, well, what, you think someone else is going to beat Trump? Like, you think someone else is going to go? Who's going to come in there and beat Trump? It's no longer a matter of who is going to beat Trump. It's just a matter of you have to get someone there that stands a chance. And I don't personally think you just throw someone in there that the DNC gets the balls to step up to Biden and say, you have to leave, old man. It's just a matter of look presentable. Like, don't show up to the wedding in the cut-off jeans and the tank top. Because that's what Joe Biden is. He's the guy showing up with the wife beater, the beer in his hand, like, yo, is this the wedding? Save that for the after party. But here's the thing. I have no faith in the DNC. I hope Barack Obama, that's the only chance I think of anyone that can get into Biden's ear and say, look, man, it's just over. Go back to the State of the Union address. Okay? If you're thinking this is just like something to like not really worry about, hey, he had a bad night. Go back to the State of the Union address from just a couple months ago. And then go to tonight. He was speaking so coherently, precisely. Still sounded like a feeble old man at certain points, but compared to last night, it is seriously concerning how fast he is deteriorating at a mental capacity. And that's not being an ageist or anything like that. That's just being reality, being a realist. This guy is not fit for the job. He's just not. And again, I'm not trying to sound like I was right, but I was one of the people over a year ago saying this guy cannot run for office again. Cannot. Let's look at the videos up if you guys want to go back and double check my facts here. But the DNC and the voters, and the voters had no one else to pick from, obviously. It's not like anyone's running against the incumbent president. But man, like, how did people like me foresee this reality more than a year ago, and so many people in the DNC didn't? Knowing that you're going to be going against Trump, who's going to be very problematic, very divisive to that cluster in the middle that still hasn't made up their mind yet. Because I don't care how... Trump could have quadrupled the amount of lies he told last night, and he still would have come out as the hands-down winner of that debate. Trump could have strangled a kitten with his bare hands during that debate, and he would still come out in the eyes of more people as the winner in that debate last night. Because he speaks firmly. He talks like he's a boss. He talks like he commands respect. Biden, there was like legitimate points like where Biden, when he was actually speaking, I could not understand what he was saying. That is the guy that we're going to have, the leader of the free world. What a colossal disaster. But at this point, it's like, okay, I feel bad for Ukraine. NATO, you're going to get dissolved. I'm laughing at just like the reality that I foresaw coming. Like I can't believe I was right. Like, I'm sorry, Ukraine, you're kind of screwed now. You're not going to get any new weapons. After the lame duck presidency, you got a couple more months of Biden's lame. Like, hopefully Biden can get enough stuff to you. Oh my God! In the final 2 months he has in office after the election, and then that's it. Putin's buddy's going to be sitting behind the throne at the White House. Putin and Kim Jong-un's buddy. Oh, it's making me choke. Like again, I'm disappointed because like the whole Russia-Ukraine war is something that's a bit more personal to me. But my political standings aside, or issues aside, what did you expect, DNC? What did you expect? It's now to the point where I'm just like, the DNC deserves this. You deserve this. You deserve this for being spineless for so many years. For even when Trump was running for re-election, that you would give the okay to Biden, for Biden to even run. Like, he was even talked about being a feeble old man 4 years ago. 5 years ago, before when the campaign kicked off. Like, come on. It's like, I don't care. Like, people are gonna say, oh yeah, but did you see all the lies Trump said? Did you see how many times he dodged questions, blah, blah. I don't care. Like I said in my immediate reaction video, 40% of the population is going to vote Republican. 40% of the population is going to vote Democrat. Their minds are made up. That 20% in the middle that still hasn't made heads or tails of things has to look at that debate last night. And what do you think they are going to take away from that? They're going to vote for the mumbling old guy that is incoherent when he's actually speaking, or are they going to vote for the guy that speaks firmly? And again, a lot of the minds of the undecided voters are people that just for the voters in general in America, they don't really look into things. Like, an educated person will say, like, oh my God, Trump lied about this, and this, and this. The average person don't give a shit to look into that. They're just like, oh, he talked about how firm the economy was during his 4 years in office, and he sounded very convincing. Give him a shot again. Why not? Yeah, a couple of his people on January 6th got upset and broke a few doors at the Capitol. Oh, well, I can let bygones be bygones. Everyone gets a second chance in life, right? God, DNC, you deserve this so bad. God, I mean, I would kind of almost be like, not necessarily happy, but just like, I could take a glimmer of hope from this if it wasn't for Ukraine being shafted with this. Like, Ukraine is going to get so royally shafted in this. And it's the only thing that really pisses me off. But again, I'm not trying to turn this into my whole political issue stance type thing. But man, damn, DNC, did you drop the ball on this one? Anyways, my prediction is, if the DNC somehow gets balls before it's too late, they'll get Gavin Newsom in there. I think he honestly stands the best chance. At this point, it's going to be spun, and not even spun, seen as such an epic win already for Trump. He made the president quit. And that's not propaganda. Trump made the president quit last night. If they have to put Gavin Newsom in, or if Biden just says, I'm just unfit for office. If he has an ounce of senility left in his head and he says, I'm really not fit for office, I'm stepping out, guys. Trump made him quit. There's not really much other way to spin it than that. Anyway, people, people around the world, how do you feel about Trump getting back in office again? I'm not going to kid myself for a sec. Like, the only slim chance there is now is if Trump drops dead of a heart attack before the election. Other than that, how is Trump not winning this election? You tell me. You tell me, like, there's going to be another debate and Biden's magically going to get on a boat with Ponce de Leon and find the fountain of youth. Jesus. Anyways, sound off. That is all.